up, Apex Nation? Welcome back to some more Islands. Hope you guys are having a great day. We are on our single player world, and we're just gonna continue on with our adventure. Hope you guys are having a great day. Don't know if I already said that, but I said it again. We are listening to the Video Game Study Lounge 24/7 live stream thing. Yeah, hope you guys are having a great day. But what's on the agenda today besides almost magically standing on this tree? Well, we have not much of a shelter. I would like to have a shelter. I'd like to start getting some storage online. We gotta get some food online because our food is terrible right now. We're not eating the best. I could show you guys a very easy way. Oh no, I don't know, since the update. Okay, that could be something to look into. Let's take a look at this. If we go into crafting, we want a tool, right? We want a fishing rod. Is it considered a weapon? No. If I enter fish, okay, so I don't know it. So in order to make a fishing, I think I need a pole. So let's craft a pole. Right? Did that open it up for me? Okay, it did not. I'm trying to remember from all my extensive years of playing. I think I need rope. So like create a grass rope. Did that? Oh, what the? Oh, because I'm still searching rope. Okay. Okay. I don't know if this is okay. So we still don't have fishing rod. I'm trying to remember anything else we might need for it. What other like tools can we make? We need to start making stuff to unlock stuff. Is basically what it comes down to. And I am missing something very simple. How do I get into like these? I think is what I'm looking for. This is not what I'm looking for. I need to find where all like the poles are and stuff. Yeah, where are those? God, this is terrible. This system sucks. Recently, Creativerse has a creative mode, and it like gives you access to all their stuff, and their search menu is so freaking easy and good. This sucks. This has sucked since they changed it to this format. I have not liked it. Because I can't find a simple freaking pole. If I can spell pole right. Where is this in here? Because that's the stuff I need. I mean, I can click all and then get rid of this, and then I can find the stuff I need. Like there's pole right there. But in order to create a fishing, I think we have a knife. Do I need to create a spear? Oh, I might need to create a wooden needle. Or a needle. We might need a needle for it. So we'll create a needle. But see, now because he's stuff that, like, we know, like, hey, we know how to make this. We just don't have the stuff for it yet. I was going to show you guys. There it is. So you need a needle. Yeah, a pole, a rope, and a needle. I just forgot that. So we take a fishing rod, right? And if you guys want easy food, I said words. You go into your inventory. Yep, we need storage online. Get our fishing rod. Go to the ocean. And hold left click to fish. You are left click to fish and hit the enter key. Now this should just let you continuously fish. Yep, it does. And then you just, well, in survival you have hunger, so you're gonna get hungry. But you just sit here and you collect a bunch of fish. You go off, make yourself a cup of tea, come back, and you have yourself fish. Or well, you can't do anything else on their second screen, which is kind of bummer. If I click off my second screen right now, I think it's gonna minimize my game and stops me from fishing. Yeah, I can see in my recording. So you can't do anything on your second monitor, but we did get some fish at least. All right, so why is my lighter not on my thing? If I direct to the fire, can I like feed it? Ignite. Oh. That's cool. That's new. All right, so now we take our roasted. Wait, I can use. Okay. All right, take our roasted fish, craft up our fish, get those going, and then I can just take all this. I can feed you. I won't ignite you, but I'll feed you. All right. Is it becoming nighttime again? I can't tell. I don't even know where the stupid sun went. It's gone. There it is. Found it. So that's how you can get a good source of food really, really fast. Now, one thing we have yet to do is take our cotton, and then we used in cotton seeds, How many do we get per? 3 per. There, we'll do that. And then that will give us plenty of cotton seeds, 63 cotton seeds, which is more than we actually need because planting in this game is now different. And there's a bunch of corn right there, so I didn't have to plant corn. Interesting. Alright, sun's going down. I'm going to have to sleep. I'm going to plant all of this. I'm probably going to clear... Well, I don't know what I'll do. I can plant it over here. I'm going to plant this... Oh, I need grass, so I got to plant it over here. Alright, I'm going to plant a crap ton of this stuff around. And I'll be back when I figure out what else we're going to do. Probably we need to chop down some trees. And start looking to dig into some wood. Oh, okay, so I can't put it there. I'll put it here. I said I was going to be back, but, you know, I haven't left yet, and we're almost done. We only have 10 more to plant. Okay, that's easy enough. Wow, that was 63? Okay, so it doesn't take, like, a crap ton of space. That's not terrible, then. We are going to have to sleep already. I thought we just slept. Maybe not, actually. But we definitely need a shelter so we can get ourselves out of the rain. When it rains, we're going to have some issues. How much is this? Like, I'm still hungry. Ooh, what did I get? I got a buff. Can I see that buff? How do I see buff? I have an explorer costume? When did I get this? I don't know. But I have a buff and I can't tell what that buff is because this game definitely 100% lets you know everything. I don't know how to say it. We need storage though. Do we have a chest yet? No. It's wooden. No. Actually, we don't even have wood. We should probably get some wood. In order to get wood, you, of course, use your axe. Again, we're going to kind of treat this series as a new to Ylands type series. So, you just whack a tree with your axe. It's going to fall in stages. And then you can whack the the stump down. So you clear your stump, let it fall. It hits the ground. It's still not broken yet. So then you got to break it again. And then it pops into all these pieces. And then you just pick them up. Now we can use those logs to build our house, or we could turn those logs in. I am out of inventory space. Oh, I did not give myself the annihilator yet. Oops, my bad. I said I was going to between the episodes, and I forgot completely about it. So another thing I wanted to say is, when we get to like propeller stage, we're not going to travel by propeller. And also, I don't know how long, that's one thing I also want to remember, I don't know how long this world will last. And I'll get to that in a second. But, when we get the propeller, I'm not going to use it to travel around and fly above and shoot all the animals and all that. I actually want to be in the combat. We're only going to use the propeller for... come on, the dragon's over there. We're only going to use the propeller for building. Or if there's something in the sky. Like a PoE in the sky. PoE? POI. POI in the sky. And, yeah, so that's what we're going to use that for. We're only going to use the Annihilator for building purposes. Also, we're not going to use it for anything else. Unless there's one of those things that you can't get into unless you destroy the blocks. I'm going to grab it and bring it there, too. I'm not going to waste my time smacking a block forever. That's just a waste of time. So, yeah, we're going to use those two things only there. And also, about this world is, recently they said in 1.12, I think we're coming up to. Which we still don't have first-person mode. We still don't have the ability to walk around in first-person mode. In 1.12, they're introducing new NPCs, new creatures, and all kinds of stuff like that for adventure. So I'm definitely going to check those out. Alright, so now what we can do here is we can create smaller log blocks now because we have our log block. We have logs. But we also should be able to create wooden... We can't create wooden blocks. I need a saw! Okay, so we need a saw. We don't know how to make a saw yet. Crap, how do I make a saw? Okay, what kind of workstations can we make now? Okay. I don't think any of those would help me make a saw. I forgot how to make a saw. Right, you need a saw. No, you need an axe. Do I need a hammer? Because I don't have a hammer. Rope, craft. Not enough inventory space. Okay, we need some type of storage. Where's my storage? Furniture, containers, wicker basket. I need rope. Great. So, vicinity, we have rope. We're just gonna put the corn on the ground for a sec. Oh, that's it. Grab the rope. And then go in here, and then go containers, and then go wicker basket. Craft that up. This is what I do usually use as my beginning storage. It's just something that's easy to do, and you open things up, and you only got 9 slots. But nonetheless, we can just throw in all our corn. And then we can throw in other stuff we will not need right off, which would be like snapdragon plants, palm tree seeds, coconut helmet anymore. We'll cook the meat up to get that out of our inventory. We have a lot of popcorn on us. We only need... Oh, I'm out of inventory already. Okay, that's fine. We'll go into you. We will ignite you, and we will craft. Get those done. I don't need wood pulp. I don't even remember what wood pulp is used for. We can... Nope. Is all those stacks full of corn? No. Why did you not stack? There. So we were making rope. We need rope. So go back to crafting. We need rope. And then we go into you. And we're like, I don't know, craft like that many. And then we were working on weapon. No. We were working on tools. Let's get a hammer. Do I have a hammer? Hang on. Do I have a hammer? No, we do not have a hammer. So we craft a hammer. That should open up something for us, right? Was it a saw? Do you need a saw? Is there a saw? I can't remember. God dang it. Stone and mortar? I don't think I need that yet. I might... Do I have it? No, I don't. So we'll craft one. That should open up some stuff for us. Oh, is it in weapons? Now, what do we have here? There's a saw, because I used to use it to cut down. Yeah, there's a saw. Well, I gotta stop being stupid. Because I use a saw to cut down trees. It makes things so much easier. A chisel we have. We have a chisel, right? We don't have the chisel yet. Well, chisel is used for stone. I need a stupid saw. Okay, how do I get myself a saw? Because you need a saw in order to make a wooden block. Much as my first house is going to be made out of logs, so it's easy. I still want to make the saw. It's the great natural progression. I don't remember how to make it. Well, you can't make a wooden saw. You have to use metal. Yeah, you have to use metal. What am I thinking? So we gotta get into workstations here. We gotta get into a smelting furnace, and we'll create a smelting furnace like this, and then we'll just shove it over here. That's our good little area for smelting furnace. Now we have no iron though, and I don't remember if this island had iron or not. So I'm gonna do a little bit of gathering. I'm gonna do a little adventuring. It has clay. Do we have iron on this island? I'm gonna chop down some trees. I'm gonna probably make some more wicker baskets. I'm gonna take one look around the island again for iron, which I don't think we have. And I'm gonna probably get started on a little house. And I'll be back. And we're back. And yeah, I just slept, so that's why it looks like this. But the whole point is like I was trying to make this a series for beginners, for people who don't know really what Islands is. This is a series for them to figure it out and see if this is something they want to play and all that good stuff. So we got to go into the basics of building. The basics of building is first, eat your popcorn. Very, very important first step. Popcorn is good. You eat it. It's stuck in your teeth. Everyone loves it. You eat a lot of buckets of popcorn just to fill a haunch. Well, I don't even know if it's a haunch, because we don't know how much it takes for food and all that. Our cotton has grown. Our potatoes have grown. Good. So once we get done with this popcorn, we get off with popcorn, and we can move on to potatoes, which I imagine are better. Well, cooked potatoes. I mean, I also could eat that stuff. But now you take your logs. I've collected a good fair amount. And you take your logs, you put them in your slot. And then we just start placing. Simple as that. Congratulations, you passed Building 101. And also you will find out while playing the game, when you're chopping down trees and all that, the game suddenly becomes right-click simulator, insert year here. Because it pretty much is that. And also, okay, let's go a little further, right? No crafting, I was right. Off of this. Tools. Okay, we want a shovel. We're just going to take a pole, which we'll craft a pole, take a shovel. Yeah, I want the shovel. And craft the shovel. Ooh, a bow drill. Nice. That's where creating fire, which I have the lighter, so you really don't need it. I don't know if it works faster or not. I mean, it's actually instant now, so who cares? I just have a lighter on you and just instantly do it. I could probably instantly do this, which I haven't tested. That's something that it's been there since I haven't done it. Boom, ignite, boom, done. I don't got to hold the button or anything. Usually, like, we can show you, which I think I've showed you before, but I'll show you again. If we take these things and we go into here, and then you can build a fire, and then you can light it, you have to hold it down, and then it lights. But that way, you don't have to. Also, do I have anything in here? Yeah, food. I'm just going to leave that food in there. All those 4 wicker baskets are full, but now we have a shovel, right? The reason why I want a shovel, there's 2 different types of shovels out there. There's a shovel and there's a spade, but we can't make the spade, so I can't show you that. Yeah, we can't make the spade. The spade is for digging straight down. As you can see right below my character, it has the word flatten on it. A shovel is to use to flatten things. So if we want to build, let's say right about here, we can boom, just hold down left click, don't let go, and you can move around and it will start flattening everything around it. We got a marble chunk out of that, or is that a sandstone chunk? That's a sandstone chunk. It will start flattening on the level that you originally left clicked on. So just keep on holding that button. I mean, you can move around pretty liberally. I mean, look how far we're clearing out. And you can clear yourself out a nice little path, just to make your build look a little better. Now, without the terraformer, I don't quite understand how people can smooth things out really nice, and you kind of can't. You have to use the pickaxe to break things down, which I'll show you back on that little ledge we made over there. And you just got to play with the... oh, yeah, I can show you another thing when it comes to terraforming, which I am not a big fan of, but I did play around with when I first started playing Islands a long time ago. It's been years now. But as you can see, we're building like a nice little cliff here, like a little ledge. Like, no one wants that. That looks terrible, right? We can try to fix that here in a second. I don't need that big of an area. And the good thing about terraforming is it kind of builds up the land for you. Like, I'm kind of putting in dirt, or grass technically here, without having to do anything. Which is nice, because normally you have to place dirt, which is something I was going to show you here in a second. I'm just kind of clearing off a nice little area. We're not going to go too big. How's this? Don't let go left click. Again, when you're trying to figure out how big you are, it's just safer that way. Just, well, I mean, I guess you kind of do waste your tool a little bit as you are looking around to see if your area is big enough. Which I'm going to say this is big enough, so now I'll let go. But then again, I can just left click here, and it's not going to fly, and I can go again. But sometimes islands can be very, very annoying. But see how we pick up dirt and a sandstone chunk. Oh, that's great. The sandstone chunk's going to stay in my way. If I go over here, and I'm like, oh man, I want to fill this back in. I don't like how I put it in too far. Hold to add dirt. Okay, I added too much dirt there. But as you can see, just boom, I added dirt. It kind of makes it a little more natural. I can take my pick, then I can be like, I don't like that. I made that a little bit too weird. Okay, so we could just kind of shape it a little bit here. Smash that down. Smash that down. It's not the best, but I mean, it's not. It's really not more natural looking, now is it? And you gotta sit there and play with it for a long time in order to get it. And I don't understand how you're supposed to make hills and all that with this type of tools. I could never do it. Wait, did I do it? No, I had to grab the... In that season 1, I ended up with a terraformer. Wait, can you craft the terraformer? Is that the craft in the game? It might be. Yeah, I think the annihilator is the only thing you have to spawn in. Yeah, I think the terraformer is craftable. It's been a long time since I had to craft the terraformer. And I think it is craftable. If not, that might be another thing we add to the game. So now we can start building. We need our logs back. And we can start thinking about our build. Do we want just to walk in? It is the basic starter house. I'm not going to have much in here besides a bed. Only because I want to get... just in case it rains, although we're getting very, very good luck on this island. It's not raining at all. But we're not a desert island, so eventually it will rain. And that will dampen our parade. So I'm going to do something like... okay, so doors. Doors are 3 wide. Some doors are 4 wide. So we're going to want at least this to be 3 wide for now. So we'll just do something like that. Put a log down. 1, 2, 3. You can see how it has like nice invisible blocks right there to kind of help you count, which is real nice. So we'll just do 3. That's a good size for that. And now what we're going to do is we're going to leave a space there. And then we'll just do something like this. Again, it's not going to be a spectacular starter house, but it's going to be something. Dang it. And then oh yeah, as you play something, you have 2 minutes. Is that not going to show me? You have 2 minutes to pick it back up before it gets placed permanently. And which is good because Ylands is, oh, I got to make that 4. All right, and we could deal with it from there. I mean, I could do it a different way. Now that we have this, we kind of have our basic structure. We also can go into crafting. We go into log. Wait, it's an axe. It's not a saw. Why can't I make wooden blocks? Oh, do I have to make planks? No. I can't remember how to make wooden blocks. And I even recently did this and told I have a bad memory. I'm probably not the best person to be trying to teach you guys how to play, but it's not going to stop me. So we need logs. This is a 1 by 1 by 1. So that means it's 1 wide, 1 high, 1 long. And then we just need, well, we're going to need more. But you get, how many per? 1. No. 4. 4 per log. So you cut your log. So your log is 4 long. So you cut it into 1s. So you get 4. It makes sense. Right here. We'll get like, I don't know, a few. And we're probably going to need more than that though. So we'll just do it like that. And then this piece right here, and you click the little eyeball and you can spin around and look at it. It's a little corner piece. So you can get a nice little circular type, not circular, but rounded off shape. We're going to need a lot of these too. I don't remember how many you get per. It looks like 4. And we can deal with that. So now we go into here. We have our rounded bits, and we also have these bits here. And we're also going to need that door. I saw that door. All right, so if we go down here, we go to the door. These are all the doors we have. These are big doors, which they're not telling us. There it is. 4 wide, 6 high, and then 1 width. But the width sucks. I'm going to show you guys something. These doors are stupid, and they have yet to fix this. I don't know why. Ylands, I guess, doesn't know how a door should look. I mean, I guess they kind of do. I mean, you know, a door... Okay, I'll show you. A door looks better if you put it in the middle of the block. So I don't want that door, though. I don't want to use a big door. I want to use this door. It's a starter house. It should look crappy. I'm going to use this door. And you can see this door is a 3 wide, 6 high, 1 again. And I'm going to use this door. And again, we're just going to place it on the ground. Nothing special, but you can see that right here. Look at this. It's either way on this edge of the door. I can't pick that up, can I? I think I can hit it with this, right? Yeah. And I get all the stuff back. Nope, that's not the door I want. So it's way on that side, or it's way on this side. So the best bet to do is you could. Well, we're not going to do it on this build, but I can show you is. See how it's way. Look at that. It's way on that side, or it's way on that side. There's so much more of that block available, and it's like half and half. As you can stop moving, mouse. We have talked about this before. We've had discussions, long discussions. As you can see that silhouette, you can follow that white line down. The white line, it's 3/4 of the way to the left of that white line and 1/4 of the way to the right of that white line. It's not even centered on that white line, so it actually sticks farther past a block. And why they don't just middle that, I don't understand. Why don't they just put that door in the middle of that block? It makes no sense to any of us. We all want that. So what we have to do is we have to click it like that. We're going to have it on the outside, I guess, because I put it there. I mean, I really don't want it on the outside. Whack. Whack. And blocks, I think blocks heal over time, so don't worry about hitting your block. Just don't hit it too much. So I do want this on the inside here. I'm using the 3 doors, so it's going to be a little off-centered, which I didn't think about. But it's all good. Starter house, right? Again, all I'm doing is putting a bed in here, and then we're going to do more later on. And we're actually getting off this island next episode anyway. So as we do this, it looks stupid, right? We can build this up to show a point here. As we take this, we build this up. I do want a window in. I want the window here, actually, so I'll just do this. Like that, like that, like that, like that. So that way you can have a nice little window. A little 2 window. I mean, we're not going to go very big. There you go. So now you can see, look at these hinges. Look how stupid these hinges are. They're like right there. they're not even really connected to anything. If they were in the middle of the block where the blocks are all, you know, uniformed in together, it would look like the hinges are actually touching something. It would make much more sense. So what we do is we always think when we're building, build to thick. And that literally means to thickness. And that way your door is nice and centered inside of something and it can look good. Granted, logs aren't the best choice for here. You might want to frame your door. I'm not going to frame the door, but you might want to frame your door in something different. But, you know, that looks better. It's actually in the center, and it looks good. Like I said, I'm not going to do that, though. I got to be careful when you pick up. Again, first-person mode, where you actually can aim. Would be amazing. Also, I don't plan on wearing this Explorer's outfit more than just this episode, but I figured I'd wear it for this episode. I really see the armor we have on. So that's how we're going to start doing this house. It's just something simple like that. And then we'll just, and if you aim, see like I'm trying to like, oh man, I need to get on top of that block. You can aim. But you also can hold down right click and use WASD. And I think the arrow keys too, yeah. But who's going to use the arrow keys? And you can move your block around. It has to be touching a block, but you can move it around. You can use Q, bring it up, then bring it over. Now it's in. You can use Z to bring it down. And then we have something called free placement mode, which if you hit V, you go into free placement mode, and you can move it wherever you want. Quite literally, see how it's not snapping to a grid anymore? It's moving around nice and freely, and you can do a lot of interesting things with it. But let's say, like, oh man, I really wanted, I don't know why you would, but let's say, like, you wanted, I mean, again, it's not the best example of why you would do this, but there are blocks that take up more space than they should. A stair, for example. A stair, some stairs have that, oh, a lot of stairs have the slant. And let's say you want to put something in the slant. It technically is a 4 wide block. And even if we had a single, if it was a stair, it would be red saying we can't put it in there because it all has, it's being taken up by the 4x4. So what you can do is you can hold down right click, bring it in, hit V, and now it's in that snapped location and I can click to place it and it would place in there. I'll show you that more. Okay, here's a good example. What? How is that? Why? How can I? Oh, am I in free place mode? No. Okay, I wasn't expecting to be able to place a block through a wicker basket. I was expecting, there we go, right here. Where's that red? Oh, I mean, see how it's red. It means I can't place it. But let's say you had some building situation where you're like, oh man, I wish I could fill that spot. But it's red. Again, put whatever you want in that location when it's red. Hold down right click, hit the V button, puts it into free place mode. Just be careful when right clicking around it, because you will automatically pick it up. Free place modes blocks do not harden. It says right there on the top right corner, which I'm pointing the opposite way, but above me, right up there. Up there says objects placed out of grid. Objects don't harden. Deactivate with V. So you can place something there. That's just an example. And now it also, like I said, like I may be having trouble, but you can just also aim at the one thing you want to place it up against, and bam, it does it nice and easy. And now we have this little gap here, which is why we have these. Oh, and rotate the buttons, as you can see. Well, you can't. Does this button work? This button does work. You can see behind me, it says rotate G, F, and H. Sometimes those always work. Sometimes, like, it's some blocks work, some blocks don't. Like right now, F is rotating like this, but if I go and face this way, F is still rotating. Some blocks, when you're facing one way and you face a different way, sometimes they rotate differently with different keys. It's weird. And also, there is 2 sides. As you can see right there, how that looks even, but if I flip it around, what? Since when? Okay, you can see it on this side easier. No, you can't. What? Did they fix that? That's got to be new. That has to be new in like one of the most recent updates, which I didn't read all the bug fixes because I don't believe them. Yeah, that's definitely new. Blocks used to have different sides. You always could tell if you placed a block wrong. You still might be able to. I might just be missing it. But I don't think you can. Oh, yeah, you can. Okay, so blocks have different sides, like I was saying. And then, again, this is all one, but if I hit like H, not H, G? Yeah, G. So I spun it. Now they'll look different, at least it should. Yeah, you can see now it lines up differently. So just be careful when placing your one block. You can see right above me how I mean, you can create a pattern with it if you wanted to, but just be careful when rotating your blocks and all that. Try to get them to line up. like the shading and the different textures. Get the textures to line up. Just a little thought. And now that goes there. This is going to go all the way up. And okay, that's another thing. As you place a block and you place it again in the exact same spot, you can see that green block. Here, let's go down here. So you can see that green block that's telling me when I click, it's going to instantly put a block up there for me to click again and click again and click again. And it's going to keep on putting the blocks that way until they're out of my reach. And then for the corners here, you have this thing, and you're going to have to play around with it, get it to rotate the right way with all the buttons. And then we know we're 6 high, so we go 3, 4, 5, 6. And now we know we're up at the right height. And then we can keep that there, go here, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's nice and easy this way. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And now we have our rounded corners. It looks real nice. We're getting there. Glass, we could turn sand into glass using the smelted furnace here. We'll turn it into... Well, do I have sand? I don't have sand. Let's grab some sand real quick. I don't care about... I kind of do care about this beach, because I'm probably going to use this beach. Dang it. We'll do that next episode. We're kind of running low on time. Actually, we're kind of out of time. I want to finish this build. We're not going to put a floor in. Normally, you put a floor in, put some stairs in, all that stuff. But again, this is just in case it rains. I have my bed in here. I can sleep. That's all this is. And then we need iron. I think that's a really good progression. So I think next episode, we're going to focus on getting some ammunition for our bow. We're going to get a sword going. I think we can get a stone sword. And then we're going to get all that going. We're going to get as much progress as we can. We're going to get a boat. And we're going to go to that island. And we're going to try to find some iron so we can make more progression towards better building blocks. And I don't know where... Oh, I did want to build one thing here. Like I said, I did want to build a Komodo dragon sanctuary type thing. I want to have them trapped and see if that works. Which I don't know if it works or not. But I'll be right back. I'm going to finish up this build. I'm actually going to go one higher than this. And crap, we're going to need a roof. It's going to be a flat roof. There's nothing special about this box. This is just a box to put a bed in just in case it rains, like I've been saying. I mean, I could have just built a canopy over this and it would have worked fine, but we'll figure it. I'll show you guys a little bit of the building. Again, this series is going to focus on not exactly relearning the game, but to show people what this game is about and teach them how to play. Type of deal. I may not be the expert you want to be watching, but I'm one of the only Ylands creators, so deal with it. I'll be back. And we're back with another building tip that I almost forgot completely about. That's something that's been added fairly recently, and that is if you line up and you're like, oh man, I gotta fill all these spots. Well, line up one, left click and hold, and drag it along, and as long as you have the resources, it will place. And now we have our box. A plain and simple box, a box just to put a bed in. And again, we're just gonna go in here. We're gonna hit the bed button. We're gonna need what we're gonna need. We need a rope. Craft the rope. Click the bed. Craft the bed. And I'm just gonna do this. I'm just place my bed through the window. Something plain and simple, like so, like that. And now we can take our axe out and beat the crap out of our bed until it dies. Die, bed. Die. Die, bed. You're dead. Your darkest. Your bed. My dearest bed has been destroyed. And now we have our safe little location with no lights, no nothing, but now we have our respawn point because we slept in a bed. Free! And that's our nice little safety shelter thing. It'll probably end up being destroyed real fast. I don't like it at all. But it was an introduction into building in islands. And of course, experiment, all that stuff, which that's what we're going to be doing in this series a lot of, is trying to experiment. What the? Oh, my screen go. I'm losing HP, so that means I'm starving. Because this game doesn't let you know how hungry you are just by a stupid haunch. If you were watching, I don't know if you guys saw it all, but when we had that extra strength for eating the shish kebab, it had a meter that was going down, like a timer. How hard would it be for Ylands to do the exact same thing, but have the hunger bar go up? So the higher that hunger, whatever that crap that thing was, the little icon, the higher the white of the gray is, the shade, the higher it goes up, the more hungry you are, so you know when to eat. It would be really simple and really awesome and a great convenience and great, you know, but they said they'll give us back first person when they took it away. I mean, guess they did. They did bring it back, but they didn't bring it back to the point where you can move. And the override command doesn't really work anymore because they're tank controls at that point. If you don't know what tank controls are, go play an old school game. Old school tank game with a tank in it. And you'll see what tank controls are. And I think they're somehow worse than tank controls back then. It's terrible, is what I'm saying. The new controls for first person mode when you enable it. Because you can't go like here / FPS cam enable, which I guess I can show you. FPS cam enable. It's unsupported now, as it says. And see how I'm moving forward? Look, I'm looking that way. And I'm just holding forward. We're going that way. You have to like control yourself. Like I have to A and D my way and turn my character to move forward. So I can be looking right behind me, but I'm holding forward, as you can see. Where's my character? Right there. I'm holding forward, and I'm looking behind me. It's super annoying. So you always got to try to figure out which way you're facing forward, and then turn your mouse with your character as he's going, and try to figure out, okay, I think he's going that way. Yeah, so then you can turn a little bit. See how stupid it is? So FPS cam disable. It's terrible. But, you know, that's Ylands for you. They will promise you stuff, but they'll also give you a bunch of stuff, but not fix things that should be fixed. Fix the core fundamentals of the game. Like, we used to have sharks. We don't have sharks anymore. The water is the safest thing you could ever be in. Islands are more dangerous than the water is now, besides drowning. We used to have sharks, but the sharks had a problem with replicating and flying, so they took them away. So they disabled, what they call these, disabled the ocean. Which I have yet to explore the ocean since they said they disabled it. So I don't know if there's any more underwater shipwreckage. There used to be like a whole point of interest under the water where you can get awesome gear. There's scuba gear. I don't even know if that's in the game anymore because like what use is it if the ocean is on pause? I don't know. I don't know about that. Maybe we'll go explore. But again, that's something they said, oh, we had to take the sharks out until we fix them. That's been a long time. It's been a lot of updates since then. And they're adding more creatures and NPCs. More entities into this game where they don't even have sharks fixed. Just to give you an idea how Ylands works. Again, this series is about new players to see if they want to play this game or not. I'm just giving you all of the goods and bads of the game. Good thing about the game is the blocks are small, which allows you to get some amazing detail in some builds. And the free placement is great, so it allows you to override building limitations. But trying to make exploration harder and more to it because it is the paid service. Now, you can get the game for free, but you can't do what I'm doing in exploration. You're going to have the Explorer's Pack, which I think is $20. It might be less. I'm not sure. I don't know. I bought the game for like $10 when it was on early access. And I was given the exploration packs because technically I paid for it. So, yeah. I don't know what else to say for this episode. Next episode, we're going into the ocean that's on pause. Which kind of sucks. I wish they would bring it back. I mean, how cool would it be to have more oceanic life? But then again, they could try to be pulling a Minecraft on us. Get this game to be... Well, then again, they're going to need more popularity with this game to get to that point. But get this game to like, oh, it's so awesome. So many great things are happening. Then all of a sudden, bam, they drop the ocean update on everybody. And they freak out and lose their mind and gains insane popularity. Not the right tactic, I don't think. At least get our sharks back. Get our sharks back. Get the ocean unpaused, so to speak. Get these waves like crashing into the island, doing damage to any structures that's on the ocean. So that way you have a pier. You have to like repair your pier and all that because the waves are coming in and crashing and doing damage. How cool would that be? Give survival. Because we can clear an island. You can clear a map of all hostile mobs. I can kill all Komodo dragons on this island, and there will never be another Komodo dragon on this island ever again. I can kill all the horses. There will never be a horse on this island ever again. You can clear your entire exploration map of all mobs. That is something you can do. And that's what they actually discussed in one of their recent developer diaries, is I thought they said every island has a cave, and I could have sworn every island has a cave, but I've been around this island about 5 times now. I don't got a cave on the starter island, so I don't know if that's a new thing or if that has always been a thing, which I don't remember it being a thing. Is starter islands don't have a cave, which actually would make sense because their plan, which I don't know if it's happened yet, we'll find out when we get to an island that has a cave. We're going to find out. We're going to test this. They said there's, well, I haven't shown you guys yet, but inside caves and all that are mutated animals. There could be a mutated wolf. It's more aggressive, more dangerous than a wolf is. And they're supposed to come out of their cave at night. Now, easy way to do that, block off the cave. They can't come out at night anymore. Or you can go in and kill all the alphas. I think there's one big baddie in there, right? Like one boss of them all. You kill that, no more will spawn. And then you can clear the rest out, and you can clear the island of all danger. That is something that's it's kind of cool, right? It's like you conquered that island. That island is now yours. It is nice. It's different. And I kind of like it. It gives you a challenge on every island. There should be about 8 islands, I think, on the map. Actually, no, I think like 6 islands. Maybe 7 if we got lucky with a spawn. I don't know. I only seen like 3. I think there's one more over there. And islands used to be different. You used to not be able to see your islands. You used to have to look up in the sky for birds, get on a boat, and fly the way the birds are going to your next island. Now, if you have your graphics up set high enough, you can see the islands. Oh, I think I have something turned off that we probably shouldn't have turned off for this series. Now that I'm thinking about it, I didn't mean to click credits. I have weather quality off. I think I have to reload the game for that to work. Yeah, I turned that off for the server because it is terrible. It needs to be turned off for the server. If you have it on, you start losing a lot of frames. But we can have it on for here. Okay, so now we're getting some weather effects. It's getting foggy. Now it's making it harder to see. Yeah, see, I didn't have the weather effects on. Okay, now we're playing the way probably everyone sees it. But if you want to turn weather effects off, there's no harm in it. It does make the game easier to play, to see, and all that good stuff. But I've rambled on more. Enough. I have more I could talk about on what Islands has promised and all that. And if I think about it next episode, we'll get into it some more. But yeah, definitely next episode, we're going to look into getting a boat and get into that island. We're going to need more arrows because we're going to have to protect ourselves. We have a okay amount of food, but as we get to that island and it's hostile mobs, we'll get to get more food. And hopefully have islands. Iron, I said. Because we need it. Look at the goat. I don't know what boat we're going to build. If we look at boats, I don't know. I know. I need to. We don't have boats. Okay, we're going to have to work on getting a boat. Which means we just got to go in here and craft things you haven't crafted before. If you're ever trying to figure out how to get something, just craft something you haven't crafted before. Like, I haven't crafted a log block. If I craft this, it's probably going to open up more stuff for me. Which I think it did. You know how it moved? It went from down here to up here. Now that means this is refreshed and there's more things for me to build than there was before. And that's just the way you got to look at this thing. Like this, I haven't crafted this. If I craft this, it didn't move. But I could have more things down here that I haven't built yet now that popped up. Because you built something to unlock the recipe is the way it works. Which we're not seeing any boats yet or anything like that. I'm trying to think of, spinning wheel might be the thing we need to build. We might be able to build fabric. Okay, that is definitely something we'll have to do. That's easy to make. That is probably the next step to get it. And the weaving loom. Yeah. Okay, see, now we have a wooden raft because we made a log. We probably had that because I entered boat, not raft. We probably had that. Yeah, I would imagine we had that. But that's just another thing we could do. We could use a raft. I don't want to. I'd rather have a boat. Or see if we can get to a boat. We have cotton, so we can make the spinning wheel to make yarn, and take the yarn, put it into the weaving loom to make cloth, or it's the other way around. And that will allow us to make sails. We can put the tanner rack up there to make those skins we have of animals into hide. Yeah, see, there's plenty of things we can do. We'll get into that all next episode. I gotta stop talking. Hope you guys did enjoy this episode. And if you did, hit that thumbs up button and show your support. If you're new, and you haven't subscribed for more content, feel free to share this video and comment down below. And until next time, I'm ApexReaper. You all stay positive. I don't know, can I zoom into my face? Not really. I can't do it. Thanks for watching.
Afraid of the dark.